What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Beast and J's YouTube channel. I hope you had a very happy holiday and a wonderful new year. My break has come to an end, and what has been keeping me pretty busy over the break is the Halo 5 Guardians Arena multiplayer beta. It's fantastic, so I'm going to jump into one of the two game modes here. I think we're going to start off with some Team Slayer. We will check out Breakout, which is the other game mode that they've added over the break, in a different video. So why don't we get it going today? It might take a little bit to load, so we'll catch you right back in the game. Alright, here we are. We're playing some Slayer on Eden. This is, I believe, one of the newer maps that they've added recently to the beta. It began with just 2 maps, and now we have this one, and they also added that Promethean rifle that the guy just snagged from me. So, yeah, we're going to play through Eden here, and I just want to talk about my... Oh, God, that wasn't good. I just want to talk about my initial thoughts on the whole thing here. So, first of all, before I get started on what I like and what I don't like, let me tell you guys about some of the new features. Let me stay alive first. So, as you might have noticed, when you boost, that's a new feature. That wasn't ever there before in Halo. So let's see if we can kind of run a scam on this fellow here. Well, they got me, but that's okay. So yeah, a boost is a new feature. You use it just by tapping B, and it works for a number of reasons. It works to help you kind of like cut around turns like that. You can use it for lots of other things too. If you boost and then melee into an enemy, you'll see that you can just kind of destroy his shield immediately, or her shield immediately. So it comes in handy for that. And another thing you'll notice immediately is that L2 is now mapped to zoom into weapons like that. You get that scope. The weapons work the same, but it just gives you that added kind of accuracy that I personally always craved in Halo. So that's one big thing right there. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't change how much damage output you're doing or anything of that nature, but it just helps you be more accurate, I find, and I'm liking it. I'm liking the whole beta in general. If this is the sign of the future of Halo to come, which evidently it is, obviously, I am excited because, boy, I've been having a lot of fun with this. It's been keeping me really busy on my break. These guys don't even know I'm here. Fools, all of you! I'm a master with the sword, or the Promethean blade, as I believe they call it in Halo 5. So yeah, that's new right there. Another thing that's new is when you jump now, you can kind of clamber on top of items like that. They kind of added more levels of traversal to the Halo franchise. Before, it was kind of like, you know, your jump really didn't do much for you, but that's all changing now. By the way, I was mistaken. This is not one of the new maps they've added recently. This is one of the first maps that they started off the beta with, but that's neither here nor there. So, when you jump, you can now clamber on top of things like that, or, well, let's take care of this guy. I'm going for him. Where you at? You bastard. So yeah, anyway, when you jump up in the air, you can kind of hold L2, and it'll trip your enemies up because when they think you're just going to land back down to the ground, you can use it to kind of throw them off like this. And you'll kind of hang out in the air with your jetpack for a minute. So it's sort of like a brief moment of sustained flight. And it's really awesome, actually. And the new weapons, the remodeled weapons, the SMG, as you can see, is pretty awesome. It's definitely a powerhouse. Oh, don't you dare! I'm trying to talk and play through this without dying. It makes me so nervous. I get really nervous, you guys. This guy's a grenade throwing expert, apparently. So I think, oh no, how could I be mistaken? So all that aside, and then there's one more brand new feature, and that is the ground pound. When you're in the air and you click in your right stick, you can kind of lock onto an enemy and slam down on them like that. Sometimes it'll destroy their shield, sometimes you'll get a kill from it altogether. It's a lot harder to pull off than it may seem, but boy is it satisfying when you do. I think I've only actually successfully landed one, so you know it is kind of a difficult maneuver to pull off, but it feels really good when you do it. But I'm enjoying these maps. I'm enjoying the remodeled weapons. The gameplay feels a lot faster. It feels a lot more like Call of Duty. In a good way. They took a lot of good things from Call of Duty, but it also feels like traditional Halo that Halo fans and hardcore fans of the franchise have really been asking for since Halo 4 wasn't really what they were looking for. I personally really enjoyed Halo 4, but I am not like a die-hard Halo fan. I'm a fan of the franchise. I'm a fan of the series. I've been playing it for a good amount of time now. So yeah, I obviously am into it. I bought the Halo Master Chief Collection, but this is really like, you start off all on the same page. There's no loadouts. Nobody has an advantage over the other. Nobody has unlocked weapons that the other one doesn't. You all start off with the same loadout, and you fight for the power weapons. That's the main goal of this game. Now, with that said, it does innovate. As you can see, they've added all these new abilities, and it kind of... oh, how could I forget? The sprint. You can sprint now, guys. This guy's gonna kill me. Oh, boy. Yeah, you can just sprint now, so... That's awesome. That right there makes the gameplay feel a lot more visceral and a lot more fast-paced than you might be used to in Halo. But boy, I love it. I feel right at home with this. So between the sprinting and the ability to boost and the ability to zoom in with your weapons now, it just feels like a more modernized first-person shooter. It doesn't feel like it's still trying to live in the past anymore. And while I love Halo, it did feel like it was kind of fighting the future of the FPS genre. And as far as Call of Duty is concerned, they are the masters of shooting mechanics, if you ask me. Just shooting mechanics. I understand that they haven't had great games in the past, and some games are better than others. But as far as the pure shooting mechanics go, they nail it every time. It feels really good to fire a weapon in a Call of Duty game, and that's what this Halo 5 beta feels like right now. So all these new features are making it seem really, really great. The new maps, I like some more than others. Some of the maps are kind of like, they want to be big maps, but they're kind of scaled down. Like, if it's going to be a big map, I would prefer it to just be a really big map, not like kind of a medium-sized map, but I do tend to prefer the close range, close quarters combat kind of maps. So, yeah, the maps are leaving me a little something to be desired with, but it's only the first 4, and I do like the original 2 that came out, and I do like one of the new ones that came out. The name escapes me at the moment, but we'll see it. I'm going to do my best to show off all of the new Halo beta maps in the video series here. The only problem is, since it is a beta, you can't see what maps you're playing or vote on a map. They just kind of match you up with players and then dump you into a match, so... it's hard to predict what maps I'm going to get, so I kind of just have to always be recording and be ready for that map to show up, which is kind of what I'm trying to do. Oh, you punk. Get up there. I want to get up there. I'm not done with that guy yet. I want a piece of him. Where'd you go? Still out there? Maybe one of my comrades stuck you out. Anyway, I am excited, though. This is really getting me excited for the future of Halo. I think 343 is really listening to fans. I think they are headed in the right direction, and I really think they are trying to please everybody. And it's working, because I'll tell you what, I am just in love with this beta. It's a lot of fun, and it's exactly what they needed to do to bring somebody like me back to Halo. Because I was kind of done with it, and I was just ready to move on and just be a Call of Duty guy. But I'll tell you what, man, this is a good time, and it's just the multiplayer. And if they are able to apply these shooting mechanics into the campaign of the game, I don't see how it won't be a grand slam, as long as the story holds up. Because Master Chief is something that people hold very dear to their hearts. So hopefully they can nail that story as well. But as far as mechanics go and the innovations to the multiplayer, they're nailing it, if you ask me. It's just a lot of fun. You punk! Yeah, baby! This guy thinks he's got something on me with his sword. Where'd that sword go? Give it up. My sword, not yours. Alright, so let's go and find somebody else. So yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys the other maps. For only having been, it originally was just 2 maps, and for only having been 2 maps, I was really playing the hell out of this beta. I'll tell you what, I was like, you might have thought it was the full game. Like, I can't stop. I started off and I was really, really terrible, and I am learning as I go, but it's just so much fun. It's turning into one of those games that, like, I really don't care if I do well. I would like to do well, but at the same rate, I'm just having so much fun. It really doesn't bother me when I lose because it's just a good time. It's a good time, and the servers are working really well, which is a great thing to report since the Master Chief Collection servers are kind of been on the rocky side, as everyone I'm sure is well aware of. Yeah, I got to kill after the fight anyway, but we won. That's pretty awesome, and I really enjoy this. So yeah, if you have a copy of Halo Master Chief Collection, make sure you guys check out this beta before it ends. I think it's going until January 18th, I'd like to say. I'm not positive on that, but yeah, it was a good time. How do we do here? What do we get? 15 and 10? Not bad. 1.5 KDR. That's pretty good. So make sure you guys subscribe to the Beast NJ. That's me. And catch all the other Halo videos I'm going to have for you guys, as well as all the other videos I have coming out. I have tons of stuff recorded, ready to go, ready for you. I'm glad to be back, you guys, and thank you so much for joining me and watching today. And hey, here's to a new year of video games and fun videos between you and I. So again, just make sure you guys subscribe and follow me on Twitter at @thebeast_NJ. And until next time, you guys, thanks for watching.